Hey everyone, this is Katrina, the owner of COS Marketing Agency, and today we are going to talk about how we helped small businesses recover from past marketing issues in 2025. So this is going to kind of be a 2025 recap for us, or at least when it comes to, some of the major problems we solved with some of our clients, and we'll definitely get into general things that you might want to look out for 2026 as well. But I think when we look back and reflect on 2025, we're going to come up with some interesting revelations, and just in general, I want this to spark conversations and thoughts with you guys, and hopefully some of these issues that some of our clients were facing before they got with us will not be something that you face, right? Because you're going to listen to this video, and I hope you take it to heart, and definitely comment below. Let us know if you have any questions after you're done watching the video. And of course, remember to like, share, and subscribe, of course. Okay, so we saw everything last year happening, right? Outdated Google business profiles, broken websites, people with confusing messaging online, tons and tons of bad agency experiences, people hired, people unfortunately that not only didn't do a good job, but unfortunately caused a lot of damage to their brand that we had to rebuild. So we're going to walk you through some of this, and we're going to talk about what to look for, some red flags maybe that might be out there right now that you might not be seeing with your company, the current marketing company you have, and more importantly, we'll talk about how we solve those problems and how you can avoid them. So across all industries, doesn't matter whether it's home services, contractors, local shops, retails, does not matter. We keep on seeing similar issues. Outdated Google business profiles is a big thing. Make sure you update that Google business profile for sure. A lot of times websites didn't reflect current services that the prospect was offering, just old information on the website, things of that nature, which by the way confuses Google quite a bit. So that was an important one that we fixed. Also SEO. A lot of the people we talked to and then ended up working with had no SEO, zero whatsoever. A lot of them didn't even really know, to what extent they needed to do it, or even, if the other marketing company had completed what they said they were going to do. So, just thinking ahead here, if you guys are hiring people right now and they're not telling you, hey, we have deliverables, meaning reports, things that we're saying and sending to you that show we're actively involved and invested in this, you got to get rid of them. I'm telling you right now. Too many people are telling me, oh, I think the company was doing this. I think they were doing that. There should be no thinking or maybes when it comes to your investment. This is your money. You should know exactly what is going on, right? So let's talk about just a few use cases. I mean, we saw this so much. I don't want this video to be an hour long. So we're just going to talk about some of the highlights here. So one of our clients, they're called Class Granite. Here's a few things about them. So we had to update their Google business profile categories previously. They did not have every single category they were ranking for. So things like bathroom remodeling, for example, was kind of non-existent on their Google business profile, so we had to do that. We also created a better and more consistent posting strategy, and I think that was arguably one of the biggest changes from their last marketing team, was being more consistent with that content, really driving engagements. That's really important for them, of course. And as a company, a lot of this is still new and is still in the process. But even just with that consistent posting and getting that SEO off the ground, even though it's only been a couple months, they've been seeing some really good results. So one of the best use cases I would say from this year is a different company, completely different company. This is a construction company. They make Tiki Huts. So Tiki Palm Huts, we completely rebuilt their website at a certain point this year. Their old marketing company had unfortunately screwed up their website entirely. It's an unfortunate fact in this industry. There's a low barrier to entry. Not everybody is properly qualified for this, and some people really should not be doing this kind of work. And unfortunately, someone, was not happy, I guess, about being let go, or who knows, and they try to destroy my client's website. So, when we came on board, we made a promise to them to make sure that, we had their back, of course, like we do all of our clients. And we made sure that the old company was removed and all the damage was fixed from their website, thankfully. Other things that we did for them more recently also involves blogs and increasing their SEO. So now they're getting business listings all the time. They're ranking higher in Google. They actually went from an average of about 3,000 a sale to about 10,000 a sale. A lot of times they'll get 20, 30,000 a sale. So, doing this consistently and doing this the right way just works. It just works, guys. But that's the thing. You got to know who you're hiring. And let me tell you, if it sounds too good to be true, if it sounds too cheap, guess what? It's probably bogus, I'm certainly not the most expensive and I'm not the cheapest, I price my services accordingly to the market and the amount of time this takes. And we put a lot of time into this. So if somebody's like, hey, I'll charge you a couple $100 a month for SEO, run the other way. It's fake, it's bogus, and they're just going to waste your time. And God forbid you might be in the same position as that contractor company that I was just telling you about, where we had to basically kind of redo their website. And thankfully we got it done very quickly. I mean, the amount of damage that was there could have taken another company weeks. For us, it just took a few days, one to diagnose it and one to fix it. I mean, it's really just a matter of going in and getting the job done. And I think a lot of other companies too are, kind of taking their sweet time before they even start things. I have the opposite approach. Of course, I want to, have an idea of what we're doing, have a clear direction. But once the setup is done, then you go, you move, you work. Don't just sit around and wait and hope for the perfect time to arise or say, hey, I'm going to try to get other clients. Focus on helping the clients you have. And if you make them happy, not only will they stick around, they'll refer you, and certainly good karma, if nothing else, right? But I digress. I want to talk about a couple of other clients here. Here's another one that we had, another great success story in 2025. Immaculate SoftWash. They're an outdoor cleaning company that's been with us for many, many years. Here's some things that we did for them this year. We did a complete Google Business profile overhaul. And since they started, Google Business Profile has changed a lot. I mean, because they've been doing this for years. So that overhaul really helped their organic search ranking. We also cleaned up their service messaging because it was a little confusing, on the surface, what some of the specific things that they do. And also, in their case, we wanted to kind of suppress certain services that are not necessarily the go-to, that are more ancillary, and focus more on things like roof cleaning, roof washing, stuff like that, because that's really where the money is with them, and where they could also provide the most service, because getting on a roof is pretty dangerous, guys. So, obviously, there's a reason why it commands a certain kind of price tag. Also, we got him connected with a lot of other people in our network, and that's still, kind of blossoming, if you will. But, that's also something that I think is also certainly going to help them as well. So that's another important thing to keep in mind. When you're working with a group that's actually professional and cares and is invested in this is not a side hustle for us. We're all in, we're committed. So we're constantly building connections and creating fans and groups and communities and things like that, both on and offline. So working with us means now you're a part of that. You're a part of the group, and we take that seriously. Like, we take a lot of pride in our work. I know I do. And anybody who works with me at the agency, it's very important they too, and they're invested. That's paramount to our business. All right, moving on, we got two more use cases to talk about here. The first one is John Keller Roofing, who is, of course, a roofing company. They do roof repair and roof replacement. So this one was interesting because they are essentially kind of like partially modernized before they got with us. They hired a few people, and it was never really consistent, both with quality and time spent. In fact, we're pretty sure a lot of the SEO that they paid for just is not, it was just never there, Otherwise, they created keywords in ways that just absolutely don't make sense. So, we had to do some restructuring. We had to focus on the core keywords to help get him ranking there. And a big thing for him was also the, similar to the Granite company, the consistency with the posting. So Google's going to look at a lot of things, and frequent activity on social media is a part of it. It's not the be all and end all, but it is a big part of it. So that is starting to trigger the algorithms in a way that he just didn't have before. So a lot of changes, a lot of things that are going to be coming up down the pipeline to Google Business Profile was a big issue for him because his old marketing company was holding the keys to that. They were not giving him back the Google Business Profile. So that took us a long time and a lot of communication with Google, which is not easy if you've done it. And we were able to, after a long process, get his Google Business Profile up and running and properly optimized and safe. So the other companies no longer, holding the keys, right? It's just not, this is not a simple thing. This is not like, okay, you could just hand it over to someone else. You're going to make sure you're trusting the right people. And when you change hands, that they give you back your property. And that's what it is, right? Your social media pages, your website, especially Google Business Profile, that's a big one. All that is your property. It's essential to your business. There's no marketing company that should ever own that, period, end of story, right? But it's not implied. You got to check the contracts. Do you even have a contract, right? If you don't have a contract with that company, oh God, forget about it. You're not protected. You're not protected. All this stuff and more that we talk about, we protect our clients in the contracts. Stuff we don't have to go out of our way to do because the state doesn't require us, we still put that information there because it's very important to us that our clients trust us and we make them feel safe. And that's why we've been doing this for now 8 years. We're in 2026 now, and so we're in year 8. It goes by fast, but we're very grateful, very blessed to be here. All right, moving on to the last use case. And this is a long-term client that's been with us for 6 or 7 out of the 8 years, at least, for sure. This is Dime City Apparel. He's a clothing company. He's also had other businesses in the past as well. And now he's trying to do a sub-brand underneath Dime City Apparel called Dime City Pretty. It's a kind of man in the street interview thing that kind of incorporates his clothing brand in there as well. So it's a way to connect with people, talk about fashion clothing, and highlight stories from different women around Central Florida, and eventually we're going to branch out to other areas around the state, around the country. So all that is new, and that's something that we kind of started much later in the year, and the client was very, very into this idea. So we had to kind of move fast. So that was interesting, kind of doing this sub-brand underneath a sub-brand when the original brand was kind of an offshoot of something else. So sometimes things grow and they morph, and as business owners, maybe our passion changes and grows, and we have to adapt to that as your marketers. Whether or not it's something that we would do, it's ultimately your business, and our goal, our job is to really push your vision and make it understandable to your audience. That's what we're doing, is we're making your vision come to life. So that had some challenges, but the kind of challenges we like. We like to work hard. We like challenges. So it's just some of the things we did. We optimized a new YouTube channel. We brought out a whole bunch of new content, new logos, new posts, new social media profiles. I think we got like 4 or 5 of them under this new sub-brand, and a lot of new things that are in the works right now. But you can see it's all live right now. Just the start of it is live, and we'll continue to just grow and balloon in January, February, and so on. So in closing, 2025 taught us a lot of important things. Most marketing problems aren't just about one bad ad or one bad post. It comes from a series of things: neglect, misalignment, outdated systems, and most importantly, arguably, working with the wrong partners, working with the wrong marketing agencies. You got to make sure that these people are vetted and know what the heck they're doing. But the best part is every single one of these issues can be fixable with the right strategy and the right support. Don't get left behind. Don't get caught up with these issues like some of our other clients have currently or in the past, and unfortunately might be in the future. Avoid some of these issues by heeding these warnings if you can, because our goal is just to help people. Whether or not you work with us or not, please take this information, please use it for your business, because you will make money, and that's what we want. If your business needs help recovering from past marketing mistakes and you're ready to modernize in 2026, you said, I'm done with the door knocking, I'm done with just relying on referrals, I need something that's going to work more or work at all. Well, we're here to help you. COS Marketing Agency is here to help you rebuild the right way every step of the way. We're not going to leave you flapping in the wind. We will be there with you every single step of the way, guiding you. All we ask is that you have transparency and you treat us with respect. Be honest with what's going on. Tell us the state of the business. If the business is a sinking ship, I need to know. If the business is on the rise, I need to know. What are your goals? What are your services? What other competitors do you like? Do you not like? Just be open. Just be open-minded. Be ready for change when you contact me. And again, treat us with respect like the professionals we are, as we will treat you. And that's all we ask. Is very, very simple. So going into 2026, this absolutely has the makings to be your year. You just have to make sure that you are there to take action literally and figuratively. So on that note, if you are interested in growing your business, you can contact me directly to book an appointment at 407-334-9378. You can also email me at cosmarketingagency@gmail.com. And of course, you can also book a meeting directly on our website and find lots of information about this and more at cosmarketingagency.com. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Happy 2026, Happy New Year, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.